What's up, guys? It was a busy night in the NBA yesterday. Let's get right into it. OKC beating the Washington Wizards. By the way, Washington has been playing pretty decent this year with Kristaps Porzingis, or they call him Pingus Dingus. But OKC was too much for the Wizards last night with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander 42 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. I really like this guy's game. I like his confidence. OKC really has a star on their hands there. And I feel like this kid, if he stays healthy, I know he's had some injuries. I feel like he could take them far. He is the future of that franchise. And as a Nets fan, I wish my Nets would have found a way to trade for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Anyway, moving on. So good for OKC. They're doing good. 7-8. They still don't have a winning record, but I think they're gonna climb the ranks. I think they're gonna keep winning some games. So let's keep moving here. So you got Boston, Jason Tatum with 19.7 rebounds and 8 assists beat the Atlanta Hawks. That's gonna be a good rivalry in the playoffs. Come the playoffs, Boston and Atlanta. I feel like Atlanta did some good trades in the offseason. They're a better team, but Boston is still playing some good basketball. 12-3, one of the top teams in the East. Moving on, we got Cameron Payne with 29 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists to help beat the Golden State Warriors. Golden State is struggling, and Steph Curry had 50 points. So how do you score 50 points and still lose? That's got to be frustrating for Steph Curry and Golden State. Something is wrong with the Golden State Warriors. I don't know what it is, guys. Leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. What is wrong with the Golden State Warriors? How does Curry score 50 and they still lose? The chemistry is just not there this season. Phoenix is doing their thing. They've been good for the last couple of years, but can they deliver in the playoffs? Is this going to be a different year for the Suns? Leave me a comment. Moving on. Brook Lopez. It's so funny. The two Lopez brothers going at it. Brook Lopez with 29 points, 5 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 7 wow, for a center, 7 3-pointers made. That's incredible. Bucks are rolling. They're having a great season, of course, with, in my opinion, the best player in the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And don't sleep on the Cavs. They're having a great season. I like Donovan Mitchell. That trade they did going to the Cavs, I think they have a very talented young team. They're going to be good for a while. It wouldn't surprise me if LeBron tries to force himself over there to the Cavs. Moving on, you got the Wolves versus Orlando, and Anthony Edwards with 35 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, couple of 7 3-pointers. That's pretty good. He's shooting well, Anthony Edwards. The Wolves have been struggling a little bit. They got this win against a very young team, Orlando Magic. But the Orlando, I like what I've been seeing from Paulo Banchero. Paulo Banchero, he's definitely gonna be the rookie of the year. This guy is unbelievable, and I like watching him play. So Orlando, they're struggling now, but I feel like they got a bright future if they can hang on to Paulo Banchero. Don't trade him or anything. And then the Knicks, they got another win out in the West. Unbelievable. The Knicks are winning. They're 8-7. They got a winning record, and they beat a very good team. They were led by Julius Randle with 34 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, and they beat the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets are one of the best teams in the West. So good for the Knicks. They are balling this year. Brunson was a great addition, and there's something different going on with the Knicks. Knicks fans should be excited. I'm happy for them. Moving on, it's let me see, the Pelicans versus the Bulls. CJ McCollum. Pelicans are balling too. CJ McCollum with 23 points. He's been doing his thing over there in New Orleans. This was a very good trade for New Orleans for them to get CJ McCollum. And I think Zion was out, and they still won this game. Bulls have been struggling. They're missing Ball. They're missing Lonzo Ball. And then wow, it was a very busy night. So let's go through these real quick towards the end here. So you have the Raptors beating the Heat. Heat are struggling. OJ Anunoby, 32 points. I really don't know about this player, but I mean, the Toronto, they having a decent season. And then out in the West, the Rockets beating Dallas. Dallas, of course, they're doing pretty good with Luca, but man, the Rockets have been struggling for a win. So I'm surprised. If I would have bet on this, I would have totally lost this bet. I would have never thought that Houston was going to beat Dallas. What's going on there? And then the Pacers beat the Hornets. Hornets, come on, man. Without Ball, they're struggling. They're really struggling because the Pacers are okay. Tyrese Halliburton, decent player. But they scored a lot of points against the Hornets. The Hornets got to step up the defense. Anyway, guys, it was a busy night. Busy night in the NBA. Thanks for watching. Leave me comments. What's your team? What do you think is going to happen this year? There was a lot going on last night. See you guys later. Subscribe to the channel. Peace.